What is up, Bolt fam? We are back on another YouTube adventure. We have made it all the way down to Lowry, Minnesota, where we are visiting Zach, Millennial Farmer. If you're not familiar with Zach, he is one of the biggest farm and agricultural YouTubers. And we're down here on his farm where he has over 2,300 acres of soy and corn. And he's actually 6th generation farming in his family, as I am 5th generation fasteners in my family. So that's kind of a cool story. And we're down here setting up an over 31,000 piece Mac Daddy Farm Edition bolt setup for him. We're very excited to be here. I'm a big fan of Zach's. It's been a lot of work to get all the way to this point, all the way from assembling the products in the shop to shipping them down here. Let's get into the shop here. The fasteners are right behind me. Hopefully everything made it in one piece. Let's go take a look. There they are. This is our red plastic wrap here. Oh, look at these tractors, man. Look at this over here. This thing is freaking huge. Crazy. Here's our 3 pallets we shipped down from the shop. Here we have our cabinet. Looks good to me. Hopefully there's no damage. We'll get it all opened up here in a second. Oh, I'm sorry, those are the 3 bolt bins. Here we have our cabinet. Yeah, she looks good. There's a sign on there too. And down here we have all the fasteners and everything made it. I gotta say too, I also have Logan down here helping me, brother. Appreciate it. No, you demand. And then over here is where we're setting it up. We have this big space here. And again, this is our Mac Daddy Farm Edition. This is custom tailored for the farm industry. This has inch, metric, it's got carriage bolts, lag screws, just everything you could possibly need for a farm. So let's start getting her set up. This is all the fasteners, the bolt kits. We got our threaded rods here. Yeah, looks like the fasteners all made it, and I'm cool with that. All right, this is the big storage cabinet. Yes, sir. Inside here we have the sliders for the kits. We have the shelves. And we have some other miscellaneous stuff in here. So we're gonna get this all pulled up. Over here are the bolt bins. I think first we're gonna get the bolt bins set up. That way we can figure out exactly where this whole thing's gonna go. Yeah, we'll go from there. Get the bolt bins set up, cabinet pushed over, and then we'll get all the fasteners in. So it's a lot of hardware, man. You ready? So as a guy that sets up bolt bins, our biggest enemy are wall outlets. Some of these setups are so big that a lot of times we block wall outlets and things of that nature. So we're just trying to shift this around here to see if we can keep that outlet free. We also don't want to block this window here. Oh, Logan, I think you did it. There we go. There we go. Good job, man. He didn't really want the window to be blocked, but I think that's best bet there. So, yeah, I think that'll do. I mean, to keep the outlet open, we definitely don't want to block that. So what I think we'll do is we'll put the slider here. We'll put the slider right here. And then we'll put the cabinet right here. I think that's our only option at this time. So this is the slider, this is all bearing drawer, and what we're doing, we're mounting the stand onto the slider itself. There's actually 2 of these. There's gonna be 12 kits that go in these lines here. And back over here is the setup we're actually replacing. And I'll tell you, he does have a nice setup, but it's gonna be much better. We'll probably combine some of this stuff over. They appear to be good hardware. I've looked through some of it. A lot of grade 5 stuff. The Mac Daddy Farm has a lot of grade 8, and I don't see any metrics here, so this is definitely gonna be an upgrade for him. We all know that John Deere's are like almost all metric now. All right, pallet coming down, watch toes. We're just shifting some things around to make it fit the way Zach likes it. So we've never actually set one up like this with the cabinet and then the bins to leave room for our arch enemy right there, the outlet. I think we're gonna put the kits here. Maybe we'll put the threaded rod holder right here, and then we'll put the kits over here. I'm thinking that might be the best bet. Just had some helpers come in. Hey, pup. We always like animals, huh? These are the farm dogs. Probably out hunting and playing in the fields, huh? You guys wanna help put some bolts away? Wanna help put some bolts away, huh? I don't have any dog treats, I'm sorry. All right, these are all the fasteners here. Time to get them put into there. We're gonna start by putting them in the bags. What's nice about keeping them in the bags is if you need some, you can just grab the bag and then put it back. It also is easier to clean the bins because you can just pull out the bags, wipe it down. We are in a shop in the middle of the field, so it can get dusty as these doors are open. There's tractors around. So we're gonna keep them in the bags for now. Just put them all in there, make sure they're there. Then when Zach comes back, we're gonna check with him and see if he wants them dumped in or if he wants them out of the bag. Each one of these bins has 112 openings, so there's 336 total slots here. And some of the slots even hold 2 items, like your flat washers and your lock washers. They go in the same slot. They're gonna get 2 bags. That way when you go looking for your washers, they're easy to find. You don't have to look here and there. Makes it a little easier, and we could fit more in these bins. And what's really cool about these kits is everything is QR coded, so when you scan that QR code, it's gonna bring you to that exact item on our website. You add however many pieces you want to your cart, check out, and they're gonna ship right to you. It makes reordering super simple. And we stock over 500 different bolt assortments of all different sizes. That comes on all of our kits, even the drawer kits. You scan that, it's gonna bring you to a list of all of these items. Yeah, we're not done yet. Zach's over here. He's taking a peek already.
This is awesome. Flange bolts, grade 8, carriage bolts, leg screws.
Yep.
This is going to be really handy.
Yeah.
This is way more than I expected already.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Yeah, there's a lot here. Like you said, I mean, flange bolts, even like the metrics, you know, most of the
Right.
tractors now are all metric, and you have like down here, there's anything with 2 QR codes. There's actually 2 things in here. You have the top locking nuts, and then you also have your hex nuts, just your regular finished hex nuts.
Okay.
Washers we don't really have in here, but there's flange nuts. These are the locking flange nuts here.
Man, this is awesome. This is like stuff like this. You know, you're looking at just a metric flange nut. These are the types of things that we're scratching our heads when we're missing one. And
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, or you got to send somebody to town and the first place doesn't have it, and they got to bounce around from here to there to try and find three of those bolts, you know?
Right, yeah. Spend a half a day or even a whole day, and then you end up having to order it online.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot here. I mean, this was designed for the farming community and the ag communities, and
Yeah, this is awesome.
well, that's good to hear. Yeah, we're almost done. We just have to put the rest of the fasteners in and assemble the cabinets and then put all the kits together. There's a lot of stuff in there too. Cotter keys, heat shrink terminal connectors.
Really?
Yeah, so that's all your variety there, and that's what
Yeah.
goes over in the slider. All right, so Zach's happy so far. That makes me happy because this is a ton of work behind the scenes. And right here, I would just like to thank everybody back at the shop. Logan and I are just here delivering it. He did a lot of the labeling and stuff there, but really it's the people back at the shop that make this happen. Pulling all the parts, weighing everything out, piece counting it, putting everything back, having the signs printed, printing the labels, putting the labels on the bins. It's just a ton of work. So thank you to everyone at the shop, and I mean that. We finished putting everything in the slots. Looks freaking awesome. And there's our sign there. boltsandnuts.com, you know the deal. I did check with Zach. He likes the parts in the bags because, like I said, it can get a little dusty in here, or you're working out in the field somewhere and you don't want to count them out. You just grab that bag, take it with you, and then put it back. makes sense to me. He does like them in the bags. We're not gonna dump them out this time. And the only things we have left to do is we have to put the shelves in the cabinet, and then over here in the slider, we have to put all the kits in there. And then we also have to get the threaded rod holder, or the all thread, whatever you call it, and put all that in there, which is gonna sit on the other side of this bin here. Let's finish it up. Dude, you bent the rod. Freaking Hulk man over here. Cut the plastic lid on the top. God, look at this kid. No, cut the lid. Oh my gosh. These young guys, man, I'm telling you. Brother, oh, look at him. Look at this guy. Or you could have just cut the lid off. Logan's got the zip tie holder here, which is pretty much everybody's favorite part. We put up these giant setups and really, I mean, come on, zip ties are the coolest. All right, and we're done. We got everything put together. So here's all our kits here. We got our threaded rod. We got our shelves in the cabinet. To be honest, this is barely a cabinet. It feels more like a safe. Each one of these shelves holds 1,000 pounds. This is a heavy duty cabinet here. Got our sign and then all of the fasteners. Got it all put together. We have to just clean up and then go find Zach. So thanks for letting us come out, Zach. This is it here. There's a little bit of everything. This is our Mac Daddy XL Farm Edition. It has over 31,000 pieces, like I said, and it has everything from 1/4 to 3/4 inch coarse and fine thread grade 8 hardware. It's got flange bolts, lag screws, carriage bolts, metric, and then it has all the nuts and washers to go with it. We have threaded rods over there and all the other variety stuff in the drawers.
Yeah, this is gonna be really handy because you just never know. I mean, the stuff we do, like we don't ever know exactly what we're gonna need.
Yeah.
So just to have like the metric flange bolts over there, like that's a thing that we come across a lot actually. That I mean, we just don't have on hand. You know,
Right.
we have like our standard metric or our standard assortment of bolts, but we don't have all this specialty stuff that actually we need as much or more than everything else.
Right. Yeah. Well, then you got to go to town and hunt for it.
Right.
Well, now you have it on hand, and you know when you're out harvesting and a tractor goes down, you don't have a bolt. I mean, you don't have a full day to run around. I hope this helps you out and saves you guys some time, and I really appreciate you for letting us come out here and set it up for you.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. This
Yeah.
is gonna be fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Zach.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. This was a really fun video to make. Zach is an awesome guy, and we are very excited to be working with him. Here at boltsandnuts.com, we stock over 24,000 different fasteners and over 500 different fastener assortments in all different sizes. If you use fasteners, or if you're interested in our fastener assortments, I posted a link down in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.